Welcome to Shiny New Clients, the marketing podcast that helps you attract shiny new clients to your business. We'll talk about social media, what makes people buy, how to go viral, and marketing psychology, all in 20 minutes or less. Whether you're a coach, a stylist, or a wedding planner, if you've got a service-based business to sell, this is the show you need to fill your calendar. I'm Jenna Warriner, your new marketing coach, and this is Shiny New Clients.
How often should you be selling to your organic audience on social media? Is there a perfect number, a perfect ratio of sales posts versus entertaining content that gives to your audience? And how do you know? How do you split the difference? How do you know if you're selling too much? How do you know if you're not selling enough? How do you wrap your head around sales if it's uncomfortable for you? All right, let's dig in to all of the above. I'm Jenna. Hi. If we haven't met yet, I am a marketing coach. I help service providers get clients from their Instagram content, and this is my expertise. I love when these episodes get to dive into my expertise. So the strategy that I teach my clients on Instagram is that you need 3 types of content. You need growth content, nurture content, and sales content. And that is high level. And I say that all the time on Instagram. And I say it in the free trainings that I give away. I say it till the cows come home. But I want to add a little bit more nuance for you, dear listener, onto what I actually mean when I say that you're selling in your content every week, because that is a simpler way of putting it. The way that my clients approach sales is they do it a little bit all the time and a lot a little bit of the time. And I've only recently realized how different that is than a lot of other people that are out there teaching marketing and teaching social media. And listen, no shade to the other experts, because I really believe that every strategy works. Like every proven strategy that one of these big names is selling you, they all work when you commit to them. It's really just about what feels best for you, what feels sustainable for you, and what works for your business model. A lot of the people that I follow and the business coaches and the marketers that I respect talk about selling every day and how you have to sell every single day. Sell. And I hear them and I bet that really works for them. But I see the people coming in my door, my metaphorical door. Metaphorical? Is that right? It doesn't actually exist. Hypothetical? No, that's not right either. Oh gosh, we're off to a shaky start. I see the business owners that are coming to me and that follow me, and it's a lot of wellness entrepreneurs, women that work with babies, people in the spiritual space, a lot of therapists, even a lot of people who work with animals, equestrian RMTs and dog trainers. And these are typically the types of people who are uncomfortable with sales, or at least they are when they first get started. Uncomfortable with sales, very conscious of not feeling pushy, not feeling slimy. If that's you, maybe it's because you got forced into buying something that you don't think you should have bought before. You feel like you got tricked into buying something. You bought something under false pretenses. All this life experience adds up to make people resist sales. And then here you are about to give this beautiful thing to your audience. You have clients that need you. You've got babies with torticollis and, or you're like a nanny or whatever, these really heartfelt jobs. But then because of that experience, you're not selling yourself and there's people out there that need you. So I get it. And I have these conversations all the time. So let me tell you a little bit more about what it's like to sell a little all the time and a lot sometimes. So selling a little all the time means maybe once a week you put out a sales post, or maybe throughout the week you sell a freebie that's designed to grow your list. When you're giving away a freebie or a lead magnet or a free training or a free consultation to get someone in the door, you still need to sell that thing as if it cost money, right? We really want to hype it up. We want to get people excited about it. We want to use all of our sales and marketing psychology, even though that thing is free. Couple reasons for that. One, It's just necessary. If you want somebody to take action online, you got to sell them on it. And two, because it's really great practice getting comfortable with these types of situations so you can later sell people on your service. Okay. So every week you're going to do a little bit of that. Maybe it's hopping into your Instagram stories and linking people to your Work With Me page or, a sales page. I do that a lot in my stories. Or it's promoting one of your freebies, or it's promoting your services and telling people to book. You're going to do that a little bit all the time. Why are we not going to do it every single day using the strategy that I teach? Why are we not going to do it every day? Because you also need numbers. When you're talking about Instagram specifically, you need to get in front of people. Different types of content are going to attract people to you and make them interested in what you have to say and make them share it and make them comment. And typically that content is not sales content. That's your growth content and your nurture content. It attracts people. It gets them seeing more of your post. It maybe starts a conversation with you. It makes them trust you. And then they see the sales content and they sign up to work with you or enroll in your course or whatever. Okay, so if all of your content is sales content, you don't have any content out there that is growing your account, that is nurturing people. You're just selling to a smaller and smaller and smaller pool of leads. Something that I see happening all the time in this scenario is folks will go, okay, well, I'm on social media to make money. I'm on social media to grow my business. So they make a post that's supposed to be growth or supposed to be nurture, but then they sneakily turn it into a sales post. Or they make a post and you'll tell yourself that it's a valuable post that's supposed to be teaching your audience something, but then on the sly, you start slipping in all this sales language and then add a call to action for someone to book with you. Okay, well, it's no longer doing its job of growing and nurturing, because your audience is smart and they know what they're seeing and they know a sales pitch when they see one, even if it's sneaky. And that's just simply not the type of content that someone is sending to their group chat of all their girlfriends. And then all those 5 people are going to come and follow you. It's not the same thing. So we need the growth content, nurture content, and sales content. It all needs to be separate. Can you break the rules once you learn them? Sure. Come and work with me. I'll teach you the rules. You'll practice the rules. You'll practice having really, really specific and strategic content. My clients use a consistent content strategy in Magic Marketing Machine. We're super intentional about everything that's going up throughout the week. Then once you do that for a little while, then you can start breaking the rules. But I think it is so important to segregate those content types, especially when you're new to it, or even if you're not new to it, but you're not getting the kinds of results you want in terms of sales and clients coming through the doors on your Instagram. Now, the flip side, a high percentage of the people who come to me who aren't making sales like they want, they're not bringing in the amount of clients they want from their content. The problem is you're not selling enough or you're not saying the right thing when you sell. If you're posting plenty of sales content and you're not getting any bites, okay, we have a messaging problem. If you are not getting any bites and you look back at your last posts and none of them actually promoted what you offer outright and told someone to click a link and come work with you, well, we need to turn up the dial on the amount of sales content that's going out there. Which brings me to selling a lot, a little bit of the time. Stay with me. I hope that this is clear. I'm trying to basically dump into your brain an entire strategy in under 10 minutes. So I hope that this is clear. Trust me that when you work with me, I will break it down piece by piece by piece and make it a lot smaller. But here's my best effort at explaining this all in one go. Have you ever been sitting on someone's mailing list forever and you like them fine. You go, oh, I'm going to work with them eventually, or I'm going to go to that store eventually, but you're just not doing it and you're just sitting there dormant. What that company needs to do to make you bite is give you a reason to choose now. I'll give you an example. I was on the mailing list for this whitewater rafting company for like 5 years. I signed up for their mailing list at an adventure trade show, and I was never in the right city at the right time to do this whitewater adventure, but I knew I wanted to. And then after many years, I saw they had a Black Friday sale, and you could pay and get your slot at the whitewater rafting at Black Friday and go the following June. And I was like, sold. It's a discount, and that gives me all the months to book a flight and accommodations and get myself to that city. And I bought the package, and then my husband and I went out there and we did the whitewater rafting, and it was amazing. They gave me a reason to choose now. In this case, it was a discount, but it doesn't need to be a discount. This is where you get to be creative. How can you give your audience a reason to choose right now? What will make them jump and finally get off the fence? Because you probably have hot leads right now who are watching you and they're waiting. I just ran a promotion this week, and it wasn't a discount because I'm kind of particular about that. I don't ever want to ask someone who I know is probably already changing lives and over-delivering and on the verge of burnout, like so many of my clients are, to then discount their services. I ran a promotion that made a bunch of people jump to work with me. And I got a lot of messages from people that said, I've been following you for forever. I'm like, awesome. I finally found a reason to help you choose now to make the decision to come here and work with me. I offered you something that was the thing that you'd been waiting for to come and work with me. So that's what you want to do for your clients. This is for any industry, any of the industries I've mentioned, or any service provider industry. How can we give them a reason to choose now? Did I tell you to poke your audience's pain points? Did I tell you to put timers all over everything and force people to make a decision they're not ready for? No. You can absolutely do this in a way that feels good and authentic, and that gives to your leads and makes them excited when they book, not like they've been pressured. Please don't think that in order to sell more, you need to do it in a gross way that makes you uncomfortable. I don't want you uncomfortable because, quite frankly, I don't think you're going to get the kind of results you want if you feel like highly uncomfortable. We want to push the comfort zone a little bit, but not do something that you're like adamantly against or it feels really gross and inauthentic. It's just not how I vibe. All right. This is probably a good time to let you know that there's a free sales post caption template in the show notes of every episode, and it's in my link in bio on Instagram. And it is a formula for a sales post that got one of my clients 10 sales calls in 3 hours. And then she had to turn off her booking calendar because she was like getting overwhelmed and scared about all those sales calls. And we turned that post into a formula. So it's fill in the blanks so you can use it for your business. And if you download it, you get the outline, but there's also a podcast episode of Shiny New Clients that walks you through how to fill it out. So you can have me in your ear talking at you to give you some guidance on how to craft this very powerful sales post for Instagram. That is officially my rant for the week. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.